Judge Julie.
You are about to enter the courtroom of
Judge Julie Sonnen.
The people are real. The cases are real. The rulings are final.
This is Judge Julie.
You're an idiot.
The members of the weekly publication Under the Basin are suing former co-chair Naomi Fink for, quote, violating their freedom of speech, freedom of the press, and other First Amendment rights while censoring UTB.
We were barred from discussing pressing OCP events like the Mechitza Gate of 2021. We were rudely blocked from making jokes at the expense of members in this community and from bullying freshmen.
It's just the injustice of it all, you know? Like, I just want to, put my opinions out there and have my voice be heard and just, say what I want to say. And Naomi won't let me say that Ayala is such a and, I just don't understand why she's, trying to silence my voice. The injustice of it all is driving me crazy.
We will now hear from the defendant.
As co-chair of this community, I was elected to make tough decisions. I decided that it was important to ensure that all members of our community felt comfortable and welcome. There's a clear conflict of interest between the fact that both the current co-chairs are on Under the Basin.
You're so stupid. Plaintiffs, do you have any evidence of your First Amendment rights being violated by the defendant?
Yes, this is an example of our weekly censorship.
She even took over one week and did UTBet herself.
Naomi, is this true?
I had to do it because they refused to make my close friend and ally, Tamar Lilienthal, member of the week.
Unacceptable. Fink is convicted for violating freedom of the press, overstepping her constitutional powers, and tampering with classified material. Case closed.
Senior student Ben Kaplan is suing Robert the security guard. Robert routinely tells Ben to put on a mask while Robert himself is not wearing one. Let's see how this court case unfolds.
And Robert always tells me to put one on when he's not wearing one.
So, Robert, care to explain?
We have to stop this pandemic, flatten the curve.
See? He literally has no idea.
You shut up. I didn't tell you to speak. I eat morons like you for breakfast. You're gonna be crying before this is over. This is unbelievable. The pandemic is now over, and the city of Philadelphia will no longer require masks. Case closed.
Have a good night, Robert.
Ella, be safe out there. And don't forget, take care of each other.
Thank you. Good night.
Robert, have a good night.
Ben! Go Get out!
The Falk at Penn Hillel dining staff is tired of students complaining to them over the lack of grilled chicken.
I just want chicken. All I want is chicken.
The dining hall has claimed that the controversial absence of the chicken is due to, quote, supply chain issues. Marty Bates finally had enough of hearing these complaints and decided to sue the supply chain for the nuisance caused by its aforementioned
Mr.
issues.
Supply Chain, get it together. I don't have patience for this.
You have been making my job so much harder these past few weeks. Do you know what I had to deal with about people complaining about the lack of chicken? And it's all about your issues.
I told you to get it together.
I've literally been holding up the global supply chain for my entire life. Okay? And now that for once in my life I'm going through a tough time, nobody seems to understand, okay? Don't we all have our issues? I'm working through with my therapist, okay? Everyone is so big on mental health these days, but one time in my life when I'm going through something, everybody can't seem to deal with it. The supply chain. With the chicken. What the heck?
Your incompetence disgusts me. Marty, I am so sorry you have to deal with such a mess. Supply chain, get back to some grilled chicken, or you can go and die. Case closed.
What the fuck?
The OCP is filing a class action lawsuit against Eva and Spiel for, quote, having serious discrepancies between their online and in-person personas. Specifically, Spiel's expressiveness in the group chat and Eva's affection over social media, they claim, do not square with the reality.
Yesterday I asked for a wrench in the OCP chat and Spiel answered me right away and offered me 4 different types.
That sounds very nice. I'm not understanding the issue here.
Well then, I saw him on Locust, and when I tried to say hi, he zoomed right past me. All I wanted to do was say hi. He was so friendly and helpful in the chat, but I couldn't even say hi in person. He just walked past me so quickly. I have proof.
Hey Tzvi, how's it going?
Tzvi, how do you explain this discrepancy? Ridiculous! Moving on. Sit down. You're sitting. I now call Eva Ingber to the stand. This should be good.
Eva commented on my profile that I'm her bestie and that she loves me so much, but I haven't spoken to her since March 2020.
Like, when me and Eva text, she always says, like, hey, let's get dinner, and she sends me a bunch of red hearts. But then, somehow, she's always working on the street love issue year-round, okay? How's that my best friend?
Get yourself under control. Eva, do you think we've done it?
No! I love you guys so much. I'm just like so busy with street and pre-med and English, you know, it's just like, it's so overwhelming. So I just need to express my love online.
Yes, of course. Okay. Eva, Tzvi, you are undeniably guilty of having duplicitous online presences. For the next 12 months, you may only communicate with each other via social media.
See you next time on Judge Julie.
Ding dong!